guys? In today's video I'm going to be talking about why I got rid of my Trans Am and why I'll be using the C6 Z06 as my new drift car. I've had F-bodies over the years. I've probably had 4 or 5 Camaros and 3 Trans Ams. They're fun cars, but they don't drift, the way that they should. Mine drifted pretty well, with all the modifications I did to it, but it's just not fit for competition. Corvettes are the upcoming chassis in the drift world, and you do minor things like an angle kit, hydro, seats, coilover, steering wheel, just the drift essentials, and these things are ready to rip. These things perform, in my opinion, the best that a car can as a drift car. The transmission's in the back, lots of mechanical grip. But the reason why I got rid of the Trans Am is honestly the car was just too clean to bang up. If I banged up the rear quarter panels in the back, I'd have to cut the whole side of the car off, weld, new quarter panels in the back, and it's just not worth doing that to that car. The Corvette, you bang up the rear quarter panels, the door, the front fenders, you can just unbolt them, get some painted, and then throw some new ones on. It's not a big deal. The Trans Am had a straight axle rear end, which isn't really fit for drifting, whereas the Corvette has an independent rear setup, which makes it easy to dial in grip. Overall, the Corvette is really well designed with close to 50-50 front to back weight distribution, and there are so many parts that are available that make it suitable for drifting, like angle kits for example, whereas there are no off-the-shelf angle kits for an F-body. That car, I kind of just hit a plateau, and I just felt like I wasn't getting better, and I thought it was time for a change. I got rid of the car, I got this beast. So I got into drifting when I was about 14 years old. My dad bought a 1979 Camaro Z28 with a 468 big block 4-speed car. That's actually what I learned to drive stick in. I started to see Formula Drift videos and other kind of drift videos on YouTube and stuff like that. And one night we went out for a drive, and my pops was driving, and he revved it up and dumped the clutch, went around the corner sideways, and from that moment on I was hooked. When I was about 19 years old, I bought my first Z28 99 Camaro LS1 6-speed car. That's when I started to learn like drift donuts and stuff like that. And then fast forward to 2016, that's when I kind of started taking drifting a little more seriously. I started going to the track. I think that was around the time I got the Freedom Bird, and you all know how special that car was to me. That really kind of developed my skills as a driver. And I originally got that car for just the motor, the 416 LS3. I was going to swap into like an FDR7 or an S14 S chassis, and that's when I was really going to start getting into drifting. And I was going to put an LS1 in the Trans Am and just sell it and get rid of it. But I decided to keep the car, started to slide around, started to get better, and I really started having fun with that car. And then, now I figured, why not try to get better as a driver and enter competition, do more tandem driving, and get a car that's more fit for that style of driving. So I've had a lot of questions about, why I couldn't keep the Freedom Bird and get a Corvette, and honestly, it's just not feasible. I couldn't afford to keep both cars, with everything going on in my life right now. Been super busy. I got married. I put myself through school. I had a baby. 2020 was hard for a lot of people, and just a lot of stuff going on right now. We're pursuing different things, and I figured I would get it back, maybe in a couple years, maybe, or get a different F-body. I still love those cars, but it just wasn't, feasible, in our budget right now. And but in the meantime, I'll develop my skills as a driver with this car, and you never know what the future holds. I might get another one and shoot some more content for you guys and have some more fun. So I've been getting questions, why the car's not set up yet, and honestly it's because I have all the parts on their way. The angle kit, coilovers, hydro, seats, seat brackets, steering wheel, all of that stuff that you need for the car to be a proper drift car. So all of that's on its way. When I get it in, I'm going to be making videos of all of that stuff, installation, kind of talking about how it feels, changes I'm going to be making to the car, adjustments, and of course testing. So stay tuned for all of that, guys, and in the meantime, I appreciate your support. I appreciate you guys watching, subscribing, and that'll do it for today's video, and we'll see you next time.